Yo guys, how's it going? We're back on our Schalke career mode where today we have a little bit of a surprise for you boys. Just before we go into this first game, obviously you've seen all the signings we made at the end of the last episode. If you did watch that the first episode, shall I say. If not, I do recommend you go back and watch it because we got a little bit of the pre-season done and obviously got some transfer business done. So if you're interested in all that shenanigans, then I do recommend you go back and watch that. But as you'll see here, we are currently left with just under 4 million. Now, that's a lot less than what it was when we ended the episode. That is for one reason and one reason only. This brand exposure priority that they wanted doing of this signed one first team crucial signed to a midfielder, tried to complete it and it didn't work. Fair enough, but I have signed a very good player. Now, I'd say he is a crucial player personally to a midfield, but they obviously haven't given it me because he isn't high enough overall. But he's a very good player nevertheless. Obviously here you'll see as well that we have, just down here, changed the players around a little bit. We've put Wirt straight into the team, put him onto the right midfield. We've took Huntelaar out and put Ray where he was on the right mid, put him onto the bench. Obviously got Bentaleb there as well. But the man that we have brought in is Jude Bellingham. I didn't realise that we could actually sign him because he's only just joined Dortmund. But he has signed for us. 17 years old, 74 overall. Can play as a centre mid or a left mid. And I am trying to get him to play as a right mid as well. So, as you'll see here, look at them mental and physical stats. That is actually unreal. As a player that's only 17 years old and he's got mainly green physical stats, apart from attacking position, which will improve. Interceptions, if he's playing as a CDM, will improve. And his strength, as he gets older, I'm sure that'll improve as well. And then, obviously, his skill attributes as well. Ball control, dribbling, long passing, short passing. Hold on. Shot power. Stand tackling. Slide tackling's not very good, don't get me wrong. His finishing and free kick accuracy and that is also not great. But that, for a 17-year-old lad, mate, he is going places and he's going to be at this club when he's doing it. So there is a little bit of a surprise for your boys just as you come in to the episode. 4-star week for as well. Jesus, let's get into the opening of the season. Come on, we can get this first 3 points. And Bellingham, you might get your first appearance, my man. So, just before we join this first game, we have got a press conference. So, Schalke have been enjoying some form or whatever in the pre-season. So, what they're saying, what ahead of the first competitive game. I'm happy with what I've got here. Exactly. We're happy with the boys. They're playing well. They're looking like we've got plenty of quality in the squad. We've got some young lads, some older lads. Mate, we're killing it. Let's go. What's this next question going to say? Can you finish in the top half this season? Mate, we want to be safe first of all. The players are good. The players, of course, are good enough. The boys are there. Let's back the boys. Let's go. We've got this. Next, will you get our Marty into the action? He probably will be in here, yeah. Yeah, he'll take his chance when he comes, but he probably will be coming into this first game just for the fact he could come in as a centre-back, a right-back, or a centre-back. A CDM, sorry, or a centre-back. So, let's be honest, he's got plenty of opportunities to get in there. So, let's get into this first game, boys. Let's go. Here we are, boys, for the first game of the season. We are away at Union Berlin, at the Stadion. Oh, I'm not even trying to pronounce. Damn. And we've got Derby Star Ball. Okay. We've got Derek Ray and Lee Dixon commentating the boys on their first game out under the new management. Let's go. Obviously, they're sat dead bottom of the league in real life. Lost the game to date against Wolfsburg 1-0. So let's show them how it should be being played and show them how it should be being done. Yeah? Let's go out there, get ourselves a win, and just put ourselves on the map straight away. Let's get it, boys. Come on. As you can see, obviously, the boys lining up there. As you see, their first starting lineup. Let's have a look if they've got any players I recognise. Anybody at all? Not so far. Oh, Christie, I know. And I don't know if I knew one of the other lads as well in that midfield. Cruz. I don't know if I know Cruz as well. I didn't. Karius is on the bench for him as well. If it's the same Karius that I'm thinking of. And that guy looks quite familiar as well. I'm not sure. As you'll now see our starting lineup, as you see, Farman in goal. We have Ksinac, Nastasic, Kabak, and can't remember the other guy. And then we've got a few lads there, as you see, Wirtz lining up for his first start for the club. 17-year-old, 75 overall. We've got William on the right back, here's who I was thinking of, and Damari Gray also lining up for his first game in the Bundesliga. In blue, let's go. He's not changed colours, but he has changed leagues. Let's get into it, boys, and let's see if we can get this first 3 points under our belt. Get at least a point. We should be picking up 3 points against these, but let's get into it, boys. Come on. To Cedar. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Pass that ball outside. Works into your boy up front, but it has been intercepted again. Not really getting in behind so far. Nice interception again from the boys, though. Gray. Let's play that off. And that is a nice ball. If we can play it in behind to Uth, who can take a shot, but it isn't a very good one, and it does go wide of the post. But the first effort at goal from both sides has come to us, and not the greatest of strikes there, has put the ball wide of the post. But not a bad first chance for us. Well done to the boys. Creating. Wirtz has it. He takes a strike, but it is blocked very easily there from the defender. Couldn't really do much else. But they are now on the attack. But nicely done from our CDM there to hold play. But they have got in behind a little bit here. And they're still coming forward. That is nice play from them. They have opened us up very easily. And the keeper, Farman, gets his hands to that. Two keepers in the game. Keepers at 0-0. But their first attack, proper attack, has come forward and they've done very well in getting that shot off. Nice build-up play from them there, but Farman gets his hands behind the ball and keeps us safe. Keeps us at 0-0. Good lad. As Cruz now steps over the corner for them, as he whips the ball in. Can Kolasinac clear it? He hasn't done so. It's landed at their striker's feet there, I think. And it's another very good save there from Farman. A decent effort from their man there. As you can see, he takes it on the half volley. And it's a very powerful shot. But Farman, with a strong hand, gets his hand there. And it is turned behind for another corner. As Cruz will step over it again. Going to try and get it to time, though. They are pretty much, but they have won the header this time. But fortunately for us, it is headed just wide of the post. As he beats two men to the ball there. He plays the header, and it's not far wide there from them. Decent effort, and that was a decent attack there from them as well. As we reach half-time, it is 0-0. We've been playing well, quite well attacking-wise, shall I say. Defensively, we've looked quite solid as well. A couple of chances has gone to the new lad, obviously, as you can see there. Wirtz getting a chance on goal. Damari also getting a couple of chances to get in behind. We've looked well so far, but hopefully we can try and push on a little bit more and actually get ourselves the goal that we need. God damn it, I thought we were going to try and make a run forward there. They didn't do so. Now, Christie in the middle has played it into their striker. That is a lot of space. It's 1-0. We lasted so long. We've looked the more dangerous of sides, but we have ended up creating our own downfall there with Cruz getting himself the goal to put them in the lead. As you see here, I opened up that gap. That was my fault completely, as I opened up that gap with Kabak, and it is in the back of the net there from Cruz. Disappointment there. Like I say, it was my fault though, so I can't really blame anything there. God damn it. Right. Let's try and get off on this score sheet and try and get ourselves a point out of this now. Come on, boys. And here we are back underway after that goal conceded. Let's see whether we can get ourselves into this game now. Come on. Bellingham has just come on with Iheanacho. And they're already causing problems here. If we can play that ball into Jude. Jude Bellingham is through already. And look at that. The man has only just stepped on the field. The 17-year-old Englishman who has just joined from Dortmund has just got us back on level terms. What a piece of play. Look at this. The two new lads coming in, linking up, and Jude Bellingham not messing up at all, smashing the ball into the back of the net to make it one apiece literally moments later. What a piece of play from the young man. 17-year-old, coming from the homelands, coming from Birmingham, now playing in the Bundesliga and getting himself his first goal with literally 2 minutes of his career started at Schalke. And here we are. This is what we've got to do, boys. Let's go. Florian has won the ball back straight away. Sit down. If we can play that ball into Gray, here we are. We're through again. Can we get a goal? Can we do it? It's Iheanacho. No, come on. Is that a corner? It is. Look at the pressure we're now putting on the Berlin. Let's go. Come on, boys. Let's put it in. Why did this earlier? Come on. Right. Ben Taleb is stepping over this corner. Can we whip a decent ball in? Get our head to it. It's Kabak. He's attacked it. It's over the line, surely. How is that not over the line? That is the end of the game. It has finished one apiece. And what an end to the game it was after they got that goal. Bellingham coming on and literally 2 minutes into his debut for the club bags himself a goal in the Bundesliga as a 17-year-old. What a performance from the lad. What a performance. Starting material might be on the cards for that. And Iheanacho, very well done to him as well, because he got the way he wouldn't have actually got the assist for that, but he played well, and he played well throughout the time he was on the pitch as well. So them three in Bellingham, Iheanacho, and Gray is another player I was very impressed with as well. So let's see what we can do in the next game, because that's very good at the end of that one. I'm very proud of the boys. As we now come into our post-match press conference after that game, obviously a 1-1 draw. Your first game in charge as Schalke finished in a draw. Do you feel let down by the result? A draw's not a bad result. We need to fix on what we have to do. Focus on what we have to do, sorry. I hope the fans don't feel let down. Exactly, it's more about the fans than us. Obviously, I think we played well and we played some decent football out there, so I'd be quite happy with it. I didn't bring our Marty on, that is the thing. I should have brought him on instead of Bentaleb. God damn it, oh well, next game. It won't hurt to wait a bit. Exactly. It's not like he's going to come in and play straight away. He's not. He is an important first-team player. Okay. That's a little bit more. Okay, fair enough. Gray played very well in his first game. I was very happy with him. So, was the debut a bit of a letdown? Are you mad? No, let's be realistic. The man played well. He played very well. He played some decent attacking football for us. How are you saying that? That's mad. Right, thank you for your questions, but no. Okay, so we've just had a few transfer offers all at once here. We've got Benito Rahman, who is getting an offer from Burnley for 4 million. We've got Sane here, who is obviously our main centre-back. Well, one of our main centre-backs. He isn't actually on the starting lineup in the minute, but he's getting an offer of 12 million from Frankfurt, and Cedar is getting an offer of 20 million for him. But I could get up to 33 for him. Bastard! Right, so we'll start with Sane, because he's a player that I am not that fussed about. Even though he is one of the best, I can get someone to replace him, so we'll negotiate on it away. Right, so here we are on this page for Sane. Let's go in and ask for 18 for him and see what they say to that, because that is a decent deal for him. 13, nowhere near, mate. You ain't getting nowhere near my asking price if you're at 13 mil. 18 again, and that's it. 13, mate, you're coming nowhere near what I'm wanting. Reject it straight away. I ain't messing about with you. Next guy I'm going to go for is Cedar. Just going to go ahead and reject that one straight away because I don't want to get rid of him at all. He can play all the way through the centre, so we don't really want to get rid of him. And finally, he can only go up to 6.6 mil. And he can play on both. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and reject that as well. Right, so after that, we've got a player chat from Daniel Armate. The next game is important to our season, boss. I feel really good and I can do a better job than Kolasinac if you give me the chance ahead of him. Okay. Yeah, you'll get your chance, mate. Don't worry. So here we are for this game against Mönchengladbach for our second game of the season. Hopefully pick up our first win. We are at home, so let's give the fans something to shout about for our first game in front of the fans, the home crowd. Let's go. And here we are for our second game of the season. Let's get into it, boys, against Mönchengladbach. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully get ourselves that first 3 points of the season. As you can see, that's a very nice stadium they've got. I'm not going to lie. Veltins Arena is where we are playing, and it's a very nice stadium that I can notice there. Obviously, Stambouli is Stambouli leading them out. A player that they've brought off of me, and he's leading them out as captain. Mad. Okay, fair enough. We've got a couple of new lads. Obviously, we've had a little bit of a change around since that last game. We've brought in Armati, being as he has to, for Kolasinac. Strange one, because he isn't actually a left-back, but even so, we've put him in there anyway. Next lad is Jude Bellingham. We've put him in place of Uth in the cam. We've also brought in Iheanacho for the lad that was playing up front before. And obviously the two lads on the wings again are remaining out there. And the only other change other than that is the goalkeeper. So here we are. We'll go into it. And Sane has also been brought into the squad. I've put him on the starting lineup for Nastasic for this game. So let's see what we can do. As we'll see their starting lineup, obviously most of their players, Stambouli obviously being our man before, they've got some very decent players out there, I'm not going to lie, and Bolo being one of them. And Bolo, Thurman, Kramer, Stambouli, Ginter and Sommer as well. Very good players out there, but hopefully we can get over that with Jude Bellingham, Damari Gray. We've got Iheanacho up front now as well. We've got Sane at the back. We've got Amati. We've got William. Let's see what we can do with the boys. Let's go. Daniel Armati has not got pace at all. I didn't realise. God damn it, he's slow. And that is not what we need in this situation, as William is there and he's been took out of the game, and it's 1-0 to Mönchengladbach. After William steps out of place, and I believe that is Thurman. Yep, Thurman, who has grabbed the goal and sent us behind straight away in this game. Not great for us. Well, that is poor. That is very poor. As you can see here, I just completely left my man. I should have tried to carry it on a little bit there with William instead of just standing there pretty much while trying to change to Sane. Tried to step over, didn't quite get over there quick enough, and it does end up in the back of the net. And their first shot at goal ends up in the back of the net. And it is 1-0 to Mönchengladbach. Not great start at our first home game. Come on, boys. Right, Kabak. We'll pass that off now. There we go. Inside. That is nicely done. Bellingham, the man is making a run over the top. Here we go. It's Damari Gray. He's through. Can he shoot? He can shoot and he will score as well. The two wingers are the man that pulls on the score sheet in this half for both sides. Gray picks up his first goal in Schalke colours. Very nicely done from the lad. Gets himself that goal. And here we are. He cuts inside nicely there, and a nice finish from the lad. Gets himself that goal. First goal in Schalke colours. First goal in the Bundesliga. And it's our first goal of the match. And our first goal in front of the home crowd this season. Plenty more. Let's go. Nicely done, Damari. Well done. Sane. Oh, that's a lot of pressure. Again, the pressure in the lads. And we'll play that ball through. That is nicely done. Jude Bellingham into Gray again. He's down this wing again. Can he do something with it again? No, he can't because he's been forced out wide. That was very good play there from them. But I've got lucky. But that is the end of the half. We are at 1 apiece. Decent. Managed to get a goal in front of their home crowd. We've looked dangerous when we have 2. They haven't came forward too many times, but when they have came forward, they have looked dangerous. We've come forward quite a bit, and we have looked dangerous quite a lot of the time when we came forward. And counterpoint of that, he's looked very dangerous coming down that left-hand side. Not really too much happening through the middle, but the wings are looking very, very shaky for their side at the minute. So hopefully we can try and penetrate that a little bit more in this second half and manage to get ourselves that goal that puts us in the lead. It's not really worked out for them so far, let's be honest, and so far we're looking dangerous whenever we do come forward, and this could be another chance. It's Gray again, who is left in acres of space, and he shoots and scores again. It's Damari Gray, and he has put us in the lead 4 minutes into the second half, and honestly, they are leaving Damari with way too much space. I don't know why they're doing it, but they're so attracted to the middle. They come, follow the ball, and that is that. That is pretty much how that ends. It's another goal for Damari Gray. He bags his first and his second in the Bundesliga and a second of this game as well. Very well done to the lad. A very good performance so far from the boys, and hopefully we can try and carry that on and try and get a goal if we can. That would be perfect. Marty passing it to Damari Gray, who has a lot of space, who's going to play it in. It's Jude Bellingham, who is through again. Can he grab himself his second goal of the season? Yes, he can. It's 3-1 to the boys, and Schalke have absolutely trounced the Mönchengladbach, with Damari Gray being at the forefront of it, getting himself 2 goals and an assist so far in this game, and Jude picking up his second goal of the season, the 17-year-old centre mid. Oh man, he only joined literally after the last episode had ended and before this one had started. What is going on? What is going on? The man has only had literally an hour to come into this squad and prove his point, and he's very much doing that, grabbing his second goal of the Bundesliga. Let's go, my man. Let's go. Sane, very well done there. Well done indeed. Getting yourself back underway. And look at this. Now we have a chance to actually counter-attack and get ourselves another goal. And it's Bellingham again, who is through again. Can he grab himself his third? Oh my God, this young lad is killing it. It's 4-1 and he's bagged himself his second of the game. His third of the season in 2 games. This man is killing it from the cam. What a man this is. Oh my God. What have I signed? Million. This man cost 8.5. 8.5 mil. All he cost. And you're telling me he isn't a crucial first team player? Are you mad? Oh God. Oh my God, I love him. I love him already. Good lad. Good lad indeed. But here we are. We're still coming forward. It's William. And okay, that's the first time that high line has actually done anything for that side. As he plays it, oh, that is nice football. But the keeper saves it. Oh, that was beautiful football. And we've just denied it of us pretty much. Oh, what a nice goal that would have been. And the keeper has just been like, nope, thank you. We're staying at 4-1. We're not having that. We ain't having that kind of nice goal scored against us. What do you think we are? We have shit goals scored against us. Right, here we are. Kabak has done it. It's the centre-back on the run. Okay, it's played to Uth instead. Bentaleb, if we can play that back to Uth, we can. It could be number 5 if we can turn and do something with it. We'll play it inside. It's Bentaleb. It is 5. Bentaleb picks it up with the goal. Look at that. Look at that. The substitutes always getting the goals. Look at the goal and look at this, man. 5-1 to the boys. You cannot write this shit. We went 1-0 down in that first half within 10 minutes or something. And now we are fully on our way to winning we're looking like winning the league. Look at this. What a performance from the boys again. Bentaleb sticking that into the bottom corner makes it 5-1 to the boys. Let's go. No questions asked from them. Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. The boys have put in work again. Let's whip it in, see what we can get from it, if anything. Probably not. That is whipped in nicely, though, and it nearly worked out. But look at that. For a first home performance, we get a 5-1 win against Mönchengladbach. What a performance from the boys. Jude Bellingham picking up 2. Gray picking up 2. And Bentaleb adding one final piece to the jigsaw at the end of the game. Very nicely done from the boys. I couldn't be happier with that kind of home performance as our first one of the season. Couldn't be happier. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's have more of that, please. And here we are for our post-match interview. Was that debut a letdown? Well, for a start, that wasn't his debut. Teams, yeah, we'll go with that because he hasn't done too much so far since this came on. So, since he's come to the club, so we're not going to try and pressure him too much. LaCroix, we probably could have played in that game, to be fair. I'm not going to lie, I probably should have played him. Maybe in a different game now. It's about picking the right game. It won't hurt to wait a bit, exactly. It's not like he has to be put straight into the squad. He's a very good player, so we'll wait on that, and he will be put in the squad very soon. He played very well. No, he didn't disappoint at all. Let's be realistic. Man played well. We got how can you really be saying he was a disappointment when he got a 5-1 win in this squad? How are you telling me this? Right, thank you for your questions. And Daniel R. Marte saying, great win, boss. That's what I told you, why I told you to play me. Would help us win and get the 3 points. Brilliant. Very well done, lad. And we've just had a offer for Ozan Kabak from the other side of Merseyside, from Everton. But again, we're going to go ahead and reject. So we have interest in Luke Thomas. Oh, no. And the confirmation that now Jude Bellingham can now play as the right winger. Perfect. And finally, Salif Sane, is saying he's played pretty well lately and he's feeling good. Hope he won't be benching for the next game against Freiburg. We will play you. We've got bigger games coming up, let's say that, just in case we don't end up playing them. And that is where we are going to end today's episode. Obviously, you can see here, we have finished today's episode in 4th. After 2 games, we have got 4 points. 2, obviously, grabbing ourselves 6 goals in them 2 games. Very nicely done. Position changed to a right midfielder now. Perfect. Right. Sure, doesn't matter. We can play him as a right mid if we want to. Or we can switch his position back. You know what we're going to do? Put him as a cam. We're going to change him to a cam. And then him, yes. You are going to get changed to a right midfielder. That is perfect. But as I was saying, we have finished today's episode unbeaten so far in the league. 4 points from... as we see here, we do finish, obviously, 4th at the moment. Obviously picking up 4 points from 6. Getting ourselves a clean sheet. Not getting ourselves a clean sheet so far. Obviously 4 points. Very decent, I'd say. 5-1 win. It's our first home game. Can't complain at that. And obviously Jude Bellingham and Damari 5th and 7th on top scorer sheets. So very well done to both of them. Hopefully they can pick up a little bit more in the next episode, but which will contain Freiburg, a game against Freiburg, the transfer deadline day. And finally, no, that's not what we want. And finally, a game against Bayern Munich. So, a very big game at the end of the episode, and obviously a little bit of a taster in the middle as well for transfer deadline day. But you'll have to wait and see for that episode. Them parts in the next episode, which will hopefully be quite soon, but you'll have to wait and see for that. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.